I figure I'm starting this marathon of 80s horror films from here in September all the way into the end of October. Why not re-review some films from when I tried to do this the first time a few years ago? For example, Alien 2 on Earth, which has nothing to do with Alien. It's some Italian movie that I guess they figure, hey, use the Alien name. They're not going to do a sequel, right? They're never going to do a sequel to Alien, right? Hey, you're not the only Alien 2, you know? You're not the only freaking Alien 2. Feel I want to be Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, there's another Alien 2, boy. You give me 5 minutes of playtime. What about 3? No, need more than 5 minutes of playtime for this hunter shit. Alien 2 on Earth might also be butt fucked to on dick, because it can go fuck itself. Alien 2 on Earth, like I said, it's an Italian ripoff. I mean, it really has nothing to do with Alien at all. Hell, this is more like a precursor to The Descent more than Alien. There's news footage about a shuttle crashing, and it leads to our characters who are going to go spelunking down into the caves. But thankfully we get some time to know that they love bowling. I'm like, if I want to watch bowling, I watch The Big Lebowski, or I'll bowl my balls down the fucking river, stepping stones out of my ass. Because that'll be more suspenseful than a movie that ends with pulsating buttholes. Literally, I'm not kidding you, that's what they look like, the creatures, at the very end of the film. Pulsating assholes. Be like, what are you talking about? Well, as I said, these characters, once we get to know that they love bowling, one of them happens to be a sidekick who is one of the worst sidekicks in film history. Because by the end of the film, she's a sidekick, right? She's a sidekick. She's supposed to know these things. Supposed to know things. She's a sidekick. She's in a city, not even a city, but everywhere she looks, no one is around. It's empty. It's empty. Everything's empty. Come to find out, in the span of 5-10 minutes or whatever, the whole world is gone. They've been taken over by the aliens. What kind of psychic lady? Like, if you, the viewer, will figure it out before the psychic does. But the rest of the film, it's very slow. It's very boring. It takes forever for it to get going. There's a scene where they start spelunking down. And it feels like it takes forever to lower themselves down, to the point that the camera's up and you see all the lights of the climbers trying to come down, and it looks like a fucking 5 seconds away from a fireworks show. One weird thing I remember is that there's a typewriter, and they're typing stuff up. I'm like, wait a minute, did you lower a fucking typewriter all the way down here? What? So, like, here's your essentials, as well as a fucking typewriter. Like, you lower, or the typewriter just happened to be there? Because you find typewriters all the time in caves. So really nothing happens until the third act, where this creature that doesn't look like much of anything will kill people. Yeah, it does have some gore. I'll give you that. It does have some gore that if you watch the trailer, which was like a 3-minute trailer, you get all the gore bits. Like the second lady staring at a guy who's infected, and I guess trying to do her scanners moment, and the guy's head blows up. I'm like, great job on saving your friend. I know he was possessed by the alien, but still, made your friend's head explode. Before that, there's like a body, and they're taking it up, and the slow pan over the body, slow pan over the pelvis, slow pan over the face, and then, it comes out of the eyeball, and the eyeball comes out and the thing comes out. I'm like, again, gore's fine, but who gives a shit? You don't care about any of the characters, you don't care about the situation, don't care about the plot, you don't care about the boring pace, the premise, they don't utilize the location well. It is, hey, cave systems can be suspenseful. Again, watch The Descent on many other films. Not much here. Some people get killed, except the psychic lady and this guy. They escape out of the cave. They can't find any help. They go to the bowling alley because we gotta go back to bowling again. The guy disappears, and the girl's like, where is everybody? I'm like, you're a psychic. You're supposed to be fucking psychic. You tell me you don't know what the fuck's going on? What kind of psychic are you? Miss Cleo is a better psychic than you. For crying out loud, man. And then you get a POV of what looks like a quivering butthole going after our final lead character, the female psychic. And I guess we assume she dies. And then the movie ends. And that's Alien 2 on Earth. The only reason this film has any kind of release on video formats is because of the title. That's the only reason. If it was not called Alien 2 on Earth, no one would ever have tried to even seen it. I wouldn't have, because, okay, I know when I saw it first a few years ago, so it wasn't way bad, but a couple years ago, I'm like, well, probably bad, but the title, curiosity, the title, I don't know how the hell they got away with it without being sued. Maybe they're like, well, Alien is a title that's used a lot, so maybe after it they put that on lockdown. But this is one of those movies that is methodically slow and incredibly boring. And then when you get to the second half of the film, you get a couple decent gore bits that, once again, you will see in the trailer. But the wanty acting, the slow pace, the terrible psychic, one of the worst psychics ever, the what type of ending that's more laughable than scary, and you get a misfire and a bum of a flick. So Alien 2 on Earth, yeah, there's not much to say about other than it sucks. It flat out sucks. That's pretty much all there is to it. So thanks for watching, take care, and stay tuned for more 80s horror film reviews later.